Hi, it has been so long and I'm so sorry for not posting, but I just wanted to get ready and talk to you guys about some things that I've noticed that have changed after being on a GLP-1 medication for over a year now. Do not mind this hair. This is how it looks before I straighten it, but I'm going to straighten it now. If you are currently on your GLP-1 journey, I hope that everything is going well. As I said, I've been on a GLP-1 for over a year now. I started my journey in January 19th, 2024. So I feel like, I don't know, even after a year, I'm just now starting to see some things change in a good way. And I was thinking about that just a little while ago. So one of the things has been that my skin tags that I had on my neck are gone. When they first started popping up, I was just kind of like, okay, maybe that's normal. Maybe that's just like, I don't know, part of me. I've seen them like on my grandmother before, and well, the thing is that my grandma has diabetes, and you know, you see them on people, and I just kind of thought like, okay, it runs in my family. It's just something that's part of like our skin, things like that. I didn't put two and two together, and of course, you know, that was before I started my journey, and come to find out, it's a sign of prediabetes. And now that I think about it, not that it scared me, you know, but it really was just like a sign that something needed to change. Something else that I noticed, and I don't know if it's related or not, my armpits are lighter. They're not like darker. I feel like my skin looks better. I feel like, you know, I've lost 30 pounds, right? And I think when a lot of people see and hear my full extent of my journey, like what I lost for each month, I was actually told this in a comment today. They were like, you lost 30 pounds and it took you a year. That seems kind of slow for a medication. And I was like, well, no, that's not what I said. And I actually replied, I was like, even if that was true, like maybe let's not judge, because people get discouraged enough on their own, and it's very true. So regardless, first of all, don't judge people's journeys, if they're slow, if they're fast, you know, things like that. But it started to make me think about how I'm okay with that. And it didn't take me a year to lose 30 pounds. I lost the first 25 in like 3 to 4 months. Those 5 came off very slowly, but that's on me. I slowed my journey down, so that was on purpose. As I was getting dressed and I was looking in the mirror, I started to see like, not like toned, but I can tell that my skin is catching up to the weight loss. People ask me all the time, like, do I have loose skin, things like that, and I don't have loose skin, and I think that's one of the reasons why, is because I took my time. I didn't rush it. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. If I wanted to be 50 pounds down right now, I could have done that a long time ago. But I purposely slowed down my journey. I knew that I was like somewhat of a quick responder. And there came a point where I even decreased my dose, because I was struggling. I was struggling to get my meals in. I was struggling. I wasn't keeping up with protein, with my hydration, stuff like that. So I was like, I don't think this is going to be sustainable. I don't want to go through my entire journey this way. And so I ended up decreasing and slowing down. So this is your sign that if you need to decrease, if you need to adjust your dose, like definitely do it. It's very worth it for the long run. And after seeing, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen that girl that posted about osteoporosis, that she was on Ozempic, I believe, for I'm not sure how long, but now she has osteoporosis and things like that. Especially after seeing that, I was like, I really now more than ever need to get it together. Like, I need to focus on prioritizing strength training, building muscle. So that is really one of my biggest priorities. I think my nutrition is great right now. If you don't follow me on TikTok, I post some of my meals and like kind of what I eat in a day. I use a meal prep delivery service. She's local, and I get mine weekly, and I'm able to see my macros and all of that good stuff. So my nutrition is good. It's on point. My protein, all of that good stuff. Now I need to get in tune with exercising, and I started working out. What I usually do is like I get my steps in. Now I've been like, okay, I really need to focus on using my own strength training, things like that. And guys, I'm sore. I'm really sore. And I'm like, crap, this is gonna be a long journey. And this is where, like, I think like the hard part comes in, you know what I mean? But anyways, I got a little bit sidetracked there. Another thing that I had noticed, my stretch marks. So before starting my journey, when I was, really in the thick of it, I was like, wow, I know that I'm gaining weight. I know that I need to lose weight. I know that I need to make a change. There was a long stretch mark forming across my stomach, like on my lower, like, ab, I guess you could say. And also on my my love handles. That is also where I started to see like small, but like red, very like purple stretch marks. And when I first saw those forming, I was kind of devastated, and it makes me a little bit emotional because in the moment I felt helpless. Woo! Sorry. And it's mainly because I thought that it was going to take me like 2 years to be where I am now. And even then, I really didn't know if I could do it or not. Guys, I've been like kind of working out my whole life since very young, like before middle school, like, and it was always really hard. Like, I was the girl that, because in middle school we would run. Every time they would make us run, I would throw up, and it was only me. I for one, I hated running. For two, I couldn't last long, and I never understood why. And I don't know, it just kind of makes you feel like, and especially when when everybody else is running laps and you're over here on the side throwing up in a bucket, it's just kind of defeating, But anyways, the point was that my stretch marks are essentially gone. Like, you can see them a little bit. They're very light, but they're pretty much gone. And I just think it's so cool that, a lot of it could be due to genetics and things like that, but my body is healing. I've given it time to catch up. I've given it time to do what it needs to do. Again, I get that question all the time, like if I have loose skin, things like that, and I don't, and it could be genetics, but I think majority of it is because I'm letting my body, it has caught up to the weight loss, and so it's adjusting. And again, a year later, I'm noticing that it's doing very well. I don't have like, of course I could use some toning up, but it's good. It's like intact and stuff. And if you have loose skin, that is very normal. There's people that have more to lose than I did. And again, everybody's journey is very different, but just food for thought, right? If you're worried about loose skin, focus on strength training and, taking your time with your journey. Don't rush it. It's also really funny because, like I said, even after a year, I'm like noticing things. I'm noticing changes here and there. I have my friend group, my family, stuff like that. I'm just now getting comments like these are people that I see often. So it's not somebody that I see once a year or anything like that. Like my grandmother, my friend's husband, stuff like that. And it's not rude or, nasty comment. They're just like, dude, your face, like you look so different. Like you look, and they do say skinny, and that's okay. My other friend's grandmother, same thing. She was like, yeah, you look skinny. You look different. And, all I say is thank you. It's not going to be every time that I'm like, oh, thanks, I'm on Ozempic. I will share that. I will share with a lot of people. But for the most part, I'm just like, thank you. It's just another food for thought, right? If you're not getting comments, if you're like, man, I'm this much down, but I don't know if anybody else notices or if I even notice it on myself. Take your pictures, take your videos, because if I didn't have my pictures and my videos, guys, I wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't believe you. That is the only way that I'm able to see it on my own, because when you're constantly looking in the mirror, you see yourself every day, you're not going to notice it right away until one day, maybe you're going to wake up, you're going to be like, something is different. And same thing with other people, to this day, I'm still getting like new comments, and it's been a while. It's been a while since I've dropped the 30, and it's just, maybe it takes some time. And again, it kind of goes hand in hand with like my body is adjusting. I do kind of notice in my face that my face is much, like, I don't know, it's just slimmer than what it kind of was just maybe like just a few months ago. Everything is constantly changing. Like, give your body time and love and patience for sure. By the way, please don't judge me for this clip. I know I need to use something else, but this is all I have that is in arm's reach. Okay, hair is done. It's looking a little wild, y'all. I have baby hairs, like, I can't even tell y'all how much new growth I have. I'm gonna go and also take my vitamins, and what else do I need to take today? And fiber. I'm gonna bring you guys along. I'm gonna take my Mary Ruths and my fiber. I have not been keeping up very well with my fiber. I'm trying my best to keep up with my probiotic, and I think I can keep up with that one a little bit better than my fiber, but fiber is so important, guys. If you don't already have fiber, this is the one that I use. It is the Metamucil, and it's just the powder one. So, and of course, cannot forget the Mary Ruth's liquid vitamin. This is my holy grail. Also, water. You need a lot of water when you wake up in the morning. I think you're supposed to do 2 tablespoons, so I just put water in my cup, and you would think if it was this easy that I would remember to do it more often. Previously with like probiotics, antibiotics, I was not good at keeping up with stuff like that ever, but a GLP-1 will make you be consistent if you aren't already. Okay, cheers. I'm gonna try to chug all of this. You have to hurry because it gets like thick after like a few seconds. Okay, and my Mary Ruths, I just take a swig right out of the bottle. And this is the peach mango flavor. I really like this one. I know some people say that they don't love it, but I really like it. Okay, now I have to go work on some TikTok content. If you're still here, I appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you for the subscribers that I already do have. I'm so appreciative of that. I promise to do better here on YouTube. And if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments, and thank you.